Welcome to Kiwis and Dragons, a D&D adventure from Aotearoa, New Zealand, the home of hobbits. Our intrepid party of adventurers consists of Duncan Daynut, a fighter with a heart of gold and a brain of turnip.
Aye, Grandma Daynut used to say, you're two pickaxes short of a mine shaft.
Undra Vermis, a drow necromancer with a fascination of death and a mystery to solve.
I dated a cooper once. He had me over a barrel.
Tish Dusklight, a gnome bard that sings like an angel and talks like a mugger in a dark alley.
So I called up to Skold, please bring me my wine. And he said, Ut anna ugla I mosen. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
And Skald Gunvardsson, a war cleric of Rowan who lets his hammer do most of the talking.
Framåt, sa farmor i snön.
What did he say, Tish?
It's forward, said Granny in the snow.
Oh, that's really cool.
He's talking about the way Duncan needs to pee again.
Forward, said Granny in the snow.
Yes. Coming back from the drunken night, she go, hey, come this way. It's always forward in the snow.
And the snow. Yeah.
She'll get you home, front of the fire.
Yeah.
Cool.
What did you say?
There are owls in the bog.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yes.
Did I get it right? Was
Yeah,
it
yeah,
close?
yes.
Cool.
What kind of bog?
A moist one.
Super.
Like the one that...
Oi,
Oh, he made that really moist.
Very, very, very deep.
Dimp.
Well, we'll move on from moist bogs
Yeah.
and owls and snow and walking forward. You join the merry band of adventurers as they have made their way into the abode of Nigel,
No,
who unfortunately I have now taken to writing and calling Nigel in all my notes to the point where I sometimes forget his actual name.
We just have to start all calling Balin Silverfire now.
Exactly, just to confuse me.
Who's that?
But yeah, into the abode of Balin Silverfire, where you were introduced or ushered in by a young female dressed in like a white penny and kind of a dress outfit, much like akin to a maid or an assistant, something of a mix of the two. And you find Nigel sitting at a round table in this overly extended library, a large table over a rug up one end, and he's sitting around a table with empty chairs, a small bird perched on a farm, just kind of tweeting. Remembering that the abode that you're in, from the outside, was maybe 20 foot by 30 foot. This just seems to be cavernous on the inside.
Is the bird that's tweeting putting hashtag Kiwis and Dragons on their tweets?
Nice.
Of course. Absolutely. Yeah, watch this. And something about a book about a wizard, for sure. Tarquin Honest, I think. But he's from legends far gone past and doesn't exist here.
Cool.
Nigel turns around. Finally, we have much to talk about. It seems that you are the gossip of not just this town, but many
Lies
others.
and slander.
Unless it's the one about...
He stands up and kind of gestures you to come and join in to take a seat around the table.
Okay, I'll sit down.
The rest of you, please. We have much to discuss.
Cool, let's sit.
Which table?
He calls out, Shreya, I believe that wonderful pastry that you baked this morning, this is as good a time as any to bring it out.
Do you have pie, good sir?
He just looks over and the young lady goes, yes, freshly baked. We have some bacon, some egg, just some fresh green herbs. Yes, it's still warm, I think. I'll go and get it.
Put any sparkly mushrooms in there?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
local delicacy elsewhere, obviously.
And she disappears and, you gesture to sit down. So, I've just had a interesting discussion where it would be fair to say the four of you were the sole topic of conversation.
Well, we are quite exciting.
Well, there's only 3 of us, I'll just point that out.
Yeah, beg your pardon, yes. They discussed you twice, Duncan.
Or that'll make 2 of us.
Yes, 3 if you're lucky. To cut to the chase, a notice has been put out for assistance in bringing you to the powers that control the mining company.
Oh.
Now, you may not be fully aware of this, but I don't spend most of my time here in this wonderful small town of Sins Hollow. I actually have not been here for that long. That's maybe a couple of months prior to you all making your way here, indeed. I'm actually a member of a group based out of Hawksmoor called The Collective, and like-minded peers of mine. And it is not unheard of, but to be honest, it is rare that a group come to us with the assistance of, well, you could consider as a wizard the menial task of bringing someone to justice, and plenty of others around who can do that as well as we can, but they seem exceptionally keen to get you back there quite quickly. Something about a retrieval of a godlike relic, but please, would you like to enlighten me on quite exactly what you've been up to?
Well, this morning, I went to the toilet.
Yes.
Let's maybe cover some slightly more important topics, Duncan.
Oh, okay. Had a wee as well.
Oh, yes, there we go.
Well, we saw a sign. Yes.
And we went up a hill to see how far it was.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Um.
And then we went down under a hill to see how far down it went.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. And then generally just behaving.
Yep.
Model citizens.
Yep.
Yes.
Slip
yes.
through a portal.
And we met the great god Rowan, who I
Yeah.
beat in an arm wrestle, and then he gave Skull that magic hammer.
Yeah.
Oh yes. And then remember the demon.
Oh.
No.
No, I mean,
no.
Whatever you do in your spare time, I don't absolutely care about.
But
Okay.
this hammer was not on the property of the mining company.
No, it was a completely different realm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rowan's realm.
Mm-hmm.
I beat him in an arm wrestle. I don't know if I mentioned that.
We swam in his beer.
It's tasty.
No, not we.
No.
So you can understand the predicament that you were in, and
No,
other
not really.
than this, and to be honest, I figured there was something special about that hammer, the way it is glowing with arcane energy.
Well, I clean it every morning.
I'm sure.
He's always rubbing it.
I'm assuming you
polish
have
And a stones.
proof of your journey to the realm of Rowan, the god of war.
Yes.
Yes,
We
he's got
have
this
some-
magic hammer that he got
Yeah.
from him.
Yes.
Yes, this magic hammer that you also could have quite easily retrieved from a cavern under the water ranges.
Oh, not this one, no.
No.
But you had to actually do a test and stuff.
Yes.
Have we got any proof? I don't know.
I have some rubbings, some sketches that I've created. Did we have a message? Something nice from?
Did he give us anything else? I can't remember.
We put the idol back to those nice lizard people.
Yes, there was the this.
You're gonna make me
There's a whole
think.
tradition there for for the people that live there.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately
With me.
for myself, I actually find myself in a position where I believe the four of you.
Awesome.
Yeah, because we're telling the truth.
No, that is the
Yes,
truth.
well-
To be fair, we did sneak into the mine. That is true. But and we went through a magic portal in the mine,
Yep.
but we didn't actually take anything from the mine.
No.
If you don't count the lives of the people we killed.
Who are nasty.
Nope.
You should show him your shiny
But
hammer.
they attacked us first.
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful. See, I'm in this predicament where, for some unknown reason to myself, well, no, that's not quite true. I do know why. Good deeds in Ferrymead, which a while ago, in your support of the travellers, the merchants, who were attacked. Did you know there is a song of this deed?
Does it talk
working
about
its way around the small settlements of Axim and Pondry and Lenavon, the small settlements on the lake of on the edge of Lake Beale, and I've even heard it a number of times now in some of the taverns, smaller taverns in Hawksmoor. You endeared yourself to a number of people, and that sense of bravery and heroism goes a long way in my book, and I do believe you to be of mostly good intent.
We're definitely
much.
good intent. It doesn't always work out quite right how we plan it, but we're a good intent. And we rescued all them children from the knoll.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yes,
you and me
yes.
and Scold all having that
Yes.
big fight, and Tish just stood on the ridgeline?
I
Yes.
killed one of them ugly
Yes.
things, and I got
Yeah.
us the nice greenstones to rub every morning.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And the other children, we did
The
not kill
tale
them.
is right.
No? Yes.
And we rescued your friend. Now, this is something you might be able to help us with, actually, because we think something peculiar is going on with the mine.
Yes.
Because they tried to set up your friend, old Half-Heart, Edmund Half-Heart, and we rescued him. And he had, what was that halfling called?
Was that not Edmund?
No, he was the one we rescued. Who was the little halfling that was a horrible piece of work that we killed?
Yes.
It's gone right out of my head now. But anyway, he had these special magic tattoos, and one of the
yes.
people at the mine had a similar special magic tattoo.
Yeah.
So we think they're probably connected.
That's a bit weird.
Yes.
Was that Rents Down who had the tattoo,
Yes.
wasn't it? And then it was
Stupid
Clint.
someone a
Stupid
half
Clint.
foot or something
The
foot.
thing, begins with you.
Yes.
Undrel Keatroot.
Yes.
Undrel Keatroot, that was it. So he was up to no good, and we think
Yeah.
it's somehow linked in with the mind, and possibly with that person who wants to kill us, who tried to kill us in the mansion.
Oh,
Thingy.
Yes.
Bob.
It's a whole
No.
episode of remembering, which isn't my strong point.
I'm so
Neither.
awesome at that.
It's so many that tries to kill us.
Kovic.
So many.
Kovic.
That's
Kovac.
right.
Yes.
Kovic.
I didn't want to go through my
Got a
paper.
bad case of the Kovic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just roll a persuasion check with advantage, Duncan.
We won't take the 4, we will take the
Yeah.
12 plus, what was it, persuasion? 13.
Right, lucky for some.
Yep.
He looks at you and he just smiles. It's like, yeah, you have been up to an awful lot, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
And we are safe to do so here. I fear we need to discuss openly.
Ooh.
Let me lay things out for you.
Entirely
I
sex
managed-
patron.
I've managed
Not now,
to,
Duncan.
on all requests of such a vote of the 6 members of the group has taken place, and normally a unanimous vote, but for requests like this, just a majority is required. It is seen as a simple task. I have managed to delay the vote of this for 10 days. I actually am doing something here of great importance, which I have managed to push as a priority. So I will return to Hawksmoor, to the group, and we will vote on this soon. I would like to make sure that everything is as cleared up as possible before that happens, so that, in fact, we may not even need to congregate. I have been here because I do also believe that there is something amiss with the mining company.
That's what I said.
It is, yes. Great minds think alike.
Yeah. You and me, we're on the same level, aren't we? We're both quite
Oh,
smart.
just so much.
I'm a wizard. I can do magic missile. Do you want to see it?
Not now.
Oh, okay.
A wonderful trick. and will help you in many a tight corner, I'm sure. Now, I wish to know more of the mining company. It holds considerable wealth. It holds a monopoly on the mining of the Ward Ranges, somehow, but it is legally sound. There is influence in the company. Ivor Silver Eyes is shrewd and vigilant. The captains of the security under his command are easily underestimated, as far as I'm concerned. Not directly linked to this, there is an established criminal dealing, a gang, growing in Hawksmoor. I've yet to unearth more details, but brigands and ruffians that are a natural part of commerce in any big town. Thieves run riot, but this is just the way that economy runs. But this group has established a vice-like grip over the last 6 months or so. The previous master of coin of the mining company, a gentleman called Tristan Werbane, was found his body missing limbs, his skin cracked and blistered to the point of burning, but not by fire, as I am led to believe. He was displayed in the counting district of Hawksmoor, in the merchant end of town, and since then a silent obedience has taken the guilds. As far as the sale and provisions of gems of the company, no one questions requests for increased pricing or lower demand. This gang out of Hawksmoor is led by someone called the Ironmonger, a name earned. Recently, merchants have been found who have recently tried to question the way of things. Their gullets full of hardened ore, a helm welded to their head, and their hands bound in a block of set steel.
Ooh.
So there is an unreasonable amount of resource within this growing criminal undertaking. I don't know how it is linked, but I'm sure it is. I do believe the problems lie directly in the mining town. There is a link there, I'm certain. I have a acquaintance in the mine, and I'm expecting a report soon. Someone who is particularly crafted at subterfuge and stealth. Someone who has a big ear.
Is he a dragon?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
It's that cool dragon dude we had a beer with.
They are not a dragon.
Oh, because he was choice.
Just
Oh,
one big ear?
Their report is overdue, but I'm sure it will come soon.
Wait, he's not the guy we killed, is he?
Probably not.
No, all the people we killed, they deserve it.
He might have deserved
But he
it.
was snooping about, wasn't he?
Yeah, well.
Oh, the one that was
The one who
following us.
Followed us. But he attacked us first.
Yeah,
remember?
he did.
Yes, he was a bad boy.
When we were because we were being attacked by them things. That were, I can't remember what it was. And then he came in and started giving it all that.
Oh, he was giving it all that, wasn't he? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep,
Was
yep,
the day not shuffle?
The other...
I've got a question here. So, who's actually on this council? Because
Thank you.
No one that you would have met, I'm sure, or know. And details really are not appropriate or necessary right now.
because was it Annabelle or whatever she was called was also like involved? Didn't the messenger guy say something?
You lost me there, Skull.
Yes.
Not for the first time, I have to be honest.
Could have been when he hit his head.
Yeah.
What was it? Melody.
Oh, the stripper.
Oh,
Yes.
Melody.
Stripper stroke
And
financial controller.
Yeah, entertainer.
Who's with the bad guys?
Yeah.
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 What about her?
So is he on this
The
council?
young gnome merchant.
Yeah, my
Yes.
mate.
Yeah.
I thought she was my mate.
So-
She is not
Okay.
on the council.
What about the list?
So, what do you want us to do?
Well, to be honest, you are the four that are in a bit of a pickle. Because if nothing is done and you leave this to its own device, and to be honest, I am surprised that your faces are not appearing over local towns and villages already.
Oh, that's because we knocked out the guy doing all... Oh, okay.
Let's know that I will be forced to take my stand, either for or against, and regardless, the outcome, I'm sure, will be your swift relocation to the powers of the mining company, for them to do what they need to do, hold trial, find out the information. I would suggest that you take it upon yourselves to find out the root of this possible issue. Make a bigger noise than one being hollered at the moment.
Well,
your names will soon be forgotten if a criminal undertaking is linked to the mining company.
So we should go to Hawksmoor, find out Captain Ironmonger, and smash him on our anvil.
Well, that is up to you. You could say that is one approach. You could return to the mining company and take your issue there directly. The only other thing that I have a concern with is, again, this growing influence of the mining company. Not maybe 2 weeks past, a number of merchants who sail out to the Swindle Islands off of the east coast. They refused to carry ore mined from the Rangers, stoic against criminal undertakings, a righteous group. Their ships in the harbour of Drake, which is the southern town of Drake's Bay, were found destroyed, burnt, torn asunder by the storm and the lightning that came with it. In fact, it actually destroyed part of the port itself.
Where's Drake at?
It's there.
All the way over there. We've only been over here.
Not the only incident of strange storm-like activity, but definitely the first where it impacted people who were of a different opinion to the, I suppose you could say, benefit of the mining company.
Oh.
So yes, how this came about, I'm not sure. That is what I know. This is my knowledge shared with you. If you can add to that, please feel free. I wish to see this come to an end.
And the other 5 of you collective can't just...
I've been here garnering information. They know of the threads, but they wish for more proof to go out and just accuse someone. It's collecting information, getting people to talk, finding people.
Do you have any contacts in Hawksmoor, so if we went in, we would have a bit of a head start?
Oh, absolutely, I do. Yes, I have contacts in Hawksmoor, and I could definitely get you started and on the right trail. It is, if you think it is the right option for you.
What do you think, Andre? You're quite clever, whereas I'm quite stupid.
I want to know what kind of protection we're going to have. Can you provide us with any resources before we go?
Unfortunately, not particularly much. I might be able to supply you with the ability to stand fast in battle, maybe. A wee drop of something to perk you up when time requires it, but that's about all. Like I said, I'm here talking to you as a courtesy. I believe you good people. Your deeds say much about you. However, you have a god relic in your possession. You have a fanciful tale, true or not, of a trip to a god realm. I mean, you can see that there's evidence to and against this argument. Like I said, I feel maybe if we can uncover some more truths, then this will all pale into insignificance.
10 days. to like go in there, kick its ass, sort it out, and get out, leaving us how much time for that other activity we've got to get done by the end of the month.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we invite him to come along for fun. Nothing, just a friend of ours. Yep, sorry. And, yeah, any of those crazy names on the list you might know?
Who is Chassilar?
A name I've heard, but a handful of times. I have yet to uncover more information on this person, this being. Yes. I've heard them in link to our criminal dealings in Hawksmoor,
Ooh.
but how they are linked, I'm not entirely certain.
Is that where they live?
I could not tell you.
Maybe. Don't know. Okay, cool.
Where was Kovig? What city was he in?
What city was he in?
Did
Southern quarter of Hawksmoor.
so he's not. So I wonder Kovig could be the same person as the
Ironmonger.
Ironmonger.
Dun dun dun.
Is he still alive, Goveg?
Yeah, because Kovig sent that doppelganger to get us into trouble.
So let me remind you of this letter that we received some time ago, which was addressed to Andril, who is now the late Andril. Not just like, I mean, he's dead.
Oh,
Chassilar grows tired of your lack of information. Find the thief and bring them to us so an example can be made. Delay further and our frustration will find another outlet. You think? Find contact at the Wandering Urchin.
Oh, yeah.
You are but a small player in the scheme of things. Remember this, Andril. What was given can be taken as easily from Koveg.
Yep.
Well, that certainly sounds that Chassila is a level or two above the Kovig in the pecking order of things.
Yes. Yes. And the Wandering Urchin, is that where they had the magical beer?
No, we haven't been to the Wandering Urchin.
No, because we couldn't find it.
No.
The Wandering Urchin is a particularly, how best to put it, seedy is a good way to describe the bar. Tavern that lies in indeed the southern quarter of Hawksmoor, frequented by no one that would be a friend to us or helpful. You would hold on to your purse strings particularly tight if you were to go in there, that is for certain.
You don't have a purse.
No, I give all my money to Undra.
Yeah, she holds on to it.
I have a very tight purse.
Is it velvet?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
So
It
soft.
is.
I love velvet. And it's at this point the young lady brings out this kind of wonderful pie, cut into 8 slices, a number of plates are set up. There's a little bit of relish for you. I think it goes particularly well with this.
Oh, lovely.
And she kind of totters off and she says she comes back over with a tray of glasses and what looks like a kind of cold crap of cold water.
Oh,
As she pours the water out, it changes colour to kind of a vibrant orange. There we go.
Oh,
Sit down.
you know when you've been tangled.
nice.
But, thank you. Thank you, Shreya. Well, I can't tell you what to do.
No.
No, you probably can.
I have my thoughts, but I believe that the best course of action is one that you come to yourselves. But please enjoy, mull and sit and think and talk amongst yourselves. I will be back in a few moments. And he gets up and makes his way up to the other end of the room and goes through a doorway, shuts it behind him, and kind of disappears from your sight.
Oh man, what are we doing, guys?
I think we've got to go to Hawksmoor, and because that's like where all the bad people are. So I think we should just go there, find out what's going on, and get some evidence that clears our name.
And get rid of that ironmonger thing.
Yeah, if we can. But he might be like way above us. He might be much tougher than us. So we'll have to like play that by ear a bit, eh?
Call a friend.
Can you make your hammer invisible?
No. I can hide it inside people's skulls, but that's about it.
Why would she want to make me invisible? I am beautiful.
I know you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Because this will never come to any like trial or anything like that.
Oh
because-
no, they just kill us.
Yeah. Because they can't, even if they force us to tell the truth with magic and whatnot, the truth is not what they want.
No,
So,
it would be a kangaroo court. I don't even know what a kangaroo is.
Cool.
Sounds like a great big thing with a lot of hair and some feathers around its tiny ears and
Pie.
lots of claws, and it makes pies.
Yeah.
It could be in a pie if it's meat or vegetable.
I think Hawksman like just round up the rascals and
Yeah. Round up the rascals.
yes.
How many
I like
do you
that.
think we're up against?
Or
All of them?
at least 3, I should think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so we're going to
On the bear hunt.
Hawksmoor. We're going on a bear hunt.
Steps back in through the now open door, closing it behind him.
With some bottles of fizzy that he's giving us.
Comes back and you see he's carrying a like a soft leather kind of almost like a tote bag of some sort, and he brings it over and puts it into the centre of the table. And as he puts it down, you just hear a kind of dunk, dunk, dunk. There we are. There's something for your travels. I don't know what you decide to do, but
Yeah, you do.
I obviously have the ability to check in with you. You got my message. I believe it was you, Duncan. You replied.
Oh no, that was under a replied. I couldn't read it, could I?
No, the one I sent to you. Yes,
In the line.
Yeah.
So I can keep tabs with what is going on, and I may endeavour to try and join you at a later point. But I do have things to say here, and like I said, I am waiting for some information from a colleague of mine.
Well, if you find stuff out that's useful, can you like message it to Undra?
Well, indeed,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And Morris.
You've elixirs of regeneration or health, just to set you on your way. There are 4, one for each of you.
Oh, cool.
Crikey.
To be used sparingly. And yes, but I wish you good speed. Like I say, the ballad being sung in your honour has it is a good tune. You would like it. What is it called? It just escapes me. Oh, Saviours from a High Ridge. It's quite the endeavour. Yes.
Funny.
It's a bit Scottish for me, but you know,
I think
the tune will be
anyone
nice.
that knows you would obviously believe your true intentions. So,
God, my DM is so cool.
but anyway, with that said, I do have some things to do. So enjoy, and when you are done, Shreya will show you the door, and I will be in touch soon.
What do
Unless you have
want
any
us?
other questions.
What do you want us to bring back?
Yeah.
Do we want evidence?
I think you would be wise to not bring it to me. I think you would be wise to, whatever you do, you need to make sure that it is discovered by the authorities in a manner where they cannot question its origin or its reliability. This has to play out as a direct, effectively, accusation against either the mining company or to break something within their chain that they forget whatever it is they are doing or chasing for the moment. I would say be careful though. I believe there is a can of worms here you're maybe going to open.
Oh, well,
Oh.
careful's my middle name, so that's all right.
Yeah, worms.
Yes.
Awesome.
And lucky we brought fish. Because
Yes.
fish eat worms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do you just have them like beans?
What worms?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Who
know.
can?
I think that's more like the sort of thing from the skulls people eat, isn't it?
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
not
the
normal
fish,
people.
the little birds.
Yeah.
kind of worms.
The mouldy birds, the worms, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that foreign food, isn't it?
Definitely boil that down and hide it in a stew, eh?
Right.
Before I go, Skuld, may I just have a
No.
second?
Don't let him touch you.
No,
Wants to touch his shiny hammer.
yeah, that's what I thought it was going. But we can have a conversation like grown-ups.
With regards to the warhammer that you hold.
Yeah, I'm not letting that go.
No, I don't expect you to. But may I have just a could you hold it up? A closer inspection.
Could I just have a stroke of it?
Show
All right,
us.
I'll show you. Like it's pretty nice. Look at how it shines.
Maybe don't like wiggle it around like it's. I'm not sure.
I can.
He kind of starts to just concentrate on it a minute, and you can see him taking in all the detailing and the ruining work, and
I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yes,
he's
yes. Are you
doing
going to
it.
show him your warhammer?
no,
Nice to look at his staff shoulder.
Pull out your big fire axe. Let's get it on.
well, I mean,
What's your weapon
it's a
like?
splendid weapon, but it obviously holds.
It holds some sort of intellect as well. Like it talks to me from time to time.
Intelligent conversation or more?
Yeah, like that's semi-intelligent conversation. So he could actually vouch for us because he was there.
But you're the only one who can hear it, so, you know, it's just not great evidence. Even I, and I'm not the smartest, can figure out that you just said, oh yeah, my hammer says we didn't do it. Well, doesn't really get us in the clear, does it, Sean?
Definitely not in the clear, in the hospital, perhaps, but they'll rip you in for that kind
No,
of
I'm
nonsense.
sure it does. The intensity of which it radiates
Yes,
energy. It obviously must.
It can even like glow in the dark.
I would expect a weapon of that ilk to do more than just simply glow in the dark. But that is for you to discover, I'm sure. Anyway,
Are you saying he's not using it right?
Oh,
who am I to tell a man how to wield his weapon? Okay.
I think you've got some experience in this area.
Well,
Volt is a one-man hammer.
yes. Anyway, before this conversation moves into areas where I'm not sure I want to go,
I think it's
will bid you-
already well and truly in those areas, to be honest.
I will leave you. Good day, and I
Right.
will be in touch.
We sure wait ourselves out then, eh?
Did he blow it a little
Oh, he
kiss?
got some pie there. He makes his way out, and the lady comes over.
She
says,
made
"Oh,
eyes on
is-
that.
Did you like it? Did you like it? Is the pie good?
Your pie was very lovely. Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's
And what
nice.
did you think about the fresh orange juice? The little trick. It looks like water, and I poured it into the glass.
You know,
I-
you're being tango.
Yes. I'm not sure what tango it is, but it's definitely a trick, isn't it?
That's very cool. Did you learn that all by yourself?
No, I'm being taught. I'm a bit.
Really?
A bit of an apprentice. Yes. So I helped create the healing potions that are in the small case.
Oh.
Potions by Sharia.
A little bit of help. A lot of help from my master. But yes, yeah. I will learn and I'll get better at these things. So,
That's so cool, eh, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
no, you're
That's very
welcome.
good.
Wonderful.
What else have you learned?
Oh, just beginning, really. So, but
Do you get to hang out when all of his collective friends come round?
no, they don't come here.
Or do they like talk in their brain or through?
No.
crystal ball?
He goes to visit them.
Wow. Do they have like a clubhouse?
I don't No, I've not been there.
We've got a clubhouse.
That's
Yes.
wonderful.
It's got a ghost. So cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's got some bodies in it, but don't worry
You
about
should
it.
just go there to chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We make our plans.
Yeah.
While we're talking about bodies, we ought to actually do your spell on them heads and have a chat with them.
Oh, yeah. Can we do that here?
Well, let's do that back at the inn, probably.
Oh, is it a bit? Oh, yeah. Cool. Where's the
We
road?
shouldn't get our heads out.
Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, he trusts you, but I mean, he's gone now. He's gone to see some others, I think. So
Yeah. And I also think when we start collecting bodies in something more, like we just need to smash them up real good so they can't talk to the dead with them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, yes,
because
yes.
because we don't want all these bodies is gonna start accumulating to be
Oh.
connected to us straight away.
And
Oh, that's a good
Shreya,
thought.
yes.
can we like always come here to say hi when we're in town?
Sometimes you can't see the
Okay.
house, but if you can see the house and come
Then
in and
pop
say hello.
in. That's handy to know,
Oh.
guys.
Look at the mirror. If the door is open, it's okay.
Yeah.
You can come in, yes.
Right. Should we go back to the pub then and talk to them heads?
Yeah.
Do we want to invite that bird to join us?
No.
Yeah, does your bird talk to that bird? Did you meet her bird? Her bird's called Morris.
Oh, hello, Morris.
He nearly killed an orc once, but unfortunately I killed it just before it had a chance to.
Yeah.
And nobody will know. This bird is very special. Yes.
What, your Morris?
No, this bird.
One over there in the thing.
No. It's just a companion. It's nice to have a bit of company sometimes.
Does it talk to you?
Oh,
Chip, 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 chip.
Just out of interest, it's not the same type of bird as that stupid druid girl that like we rescued and then
No,
actually
it's like a small little
No, that
Like
was
a
Annabelle.
canary.
You remember her?
Yeah, I remember her.
Could have put a fantail in a cage.
No. Okay.
But a wax eye.
Anyway, I hope you have a good. I hope you have a good day.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We better go.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, little birdie.
Toodle pip. Bye bye.
Bye, Shreya.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say let's go back to the inn.
You make your way out to the front door and then make your way to the inn. And as you get toward the Graceful Swan, there's a little bit of commotion outside.
Oh, no. Nobody's found one of those posters, have they?
Well, it's good. So we're just gonna make lots of ruckus. That's what's.
Little boy comes up to you. Mister, did you hear the good news? The circus is coming early. They're going to be here tonight. It's amazing. Oh,
The circus.
Yeah, and he runs off.
What was their
There's like
circus
a little bit of kind of a notice on the board.
Going down the
and
way.
there's, as you get here, you can see someone kind of theatrically speaking. Just to let you know that the wonderful circus will be making their way to Stin's Hollow later this evening with first performances happening tomorrow night.
Or can we go to the circus? I love the circus.
Yeah, circus is cool, but what are they doing here?
Yeah.
So just to reiterate,
confused.
the wonderful troupe will be joining the wonderful troupe of Maywell Livingress will be joining Stin's Hollow for one show only whilst they make their way on to the small town of Merton Outer. Make sure you have no plans tomorrow. Join us for an event of artistry and animal wonder, magic, excitement. Bring all your family and friends, come and join us. And he just kind of repeats this over and over again in various tones and joyfulness. And you
Like
can
a
see,
town crier.
Roll up,
Yeah.
roll up.
yeah,
we
he's
check out
colourful, he's vibrant, he's animated, just same kind of message over and over again.
Were we travelling to find the circus? Or
I
we were going
thought-
to follow
I
them?
think we were going to go to the circus. I can't remember why.
Because it was going to the fancy house where we were to save the Sheila who's friends with Elvinus.
Yeah.
Or was it going to the fancy house, or was it going to the mine? I thought it was going to the mine.
I thought it was going to the fancy house, and that's how we were going to get into the fancy house and save the Sheila.
You kind of made that up by yourself, and I just encourage you. It's
Oh.
always been going down to the mine.
Righto.
It was just nice. You were having good ideas, and I'm just
They may have
like,
been
oh.
hungover from the pies, the fish pies, and wherever that place
No,
was.
they
that
were
we were
always making their way down
They
south.
were always going down south.
But they're early for some reason. You weren't expecting them for maybe another 5 or 6
Always.
days. So.
Yeah.
Right.
and
Is there someone who's not doing all the shouting who is also connected with the circus?
Make a perception check.
We couldn't potentially join the circus and then go into the
Oh, and
mines.
get into the mines
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Righto.
Well,
I see what you did.
It looks
wink.
like at this point it's just the one individual. So
Put your.
there's kind of posters on the notice board that like circus tomorrow night, one show only. Kind of big, gaudy kind of posters, lots of colour and big lettering, and it's all kind of very artistic and creative. But yeah, and it's just his voice seems to just echo around the town square and gets everyone's attention.
all right. Can we wander up to him?
Sure, can do.
Hello, are you with the circus?
I am indeed, and he says, Liam Perrin.
Yes.
Liam Perrin, nice to meet you at your service.
Liam Perrins.
No, Liam.
Oh, you're
Liam
saucy,
Perrin.
aren't you?
I've been told I'm a saucy bugger. Yes.
Oh,
Add a bit of flavour to life,
absolutely. Do you want to come and have a beer?
Oh, I've got a bit of work to do, but I will never say no to a beer. I will be in about 15 minutes. Will that suit?
Yeah,
What's your
I mean-
name? What's your name, Master Dwarf?
My name's Duncan.
Duncan. Pleasure to meet you, Duncan. Leah, at your service. I will be in as soon as I've told every man, child, and woman about the arrival of the most amazing circus you will ever see.
All right, I'll have a cold one waiting for you.
Wonderful. See you
What do you
soon.
drink?
I'll have an ale, please. Best in
Okay,
the
that's what I was
tavern,
going to get
please.
you anyway. Right, let's go in the pub and get some beers then.
You go on into the pub, and get a few drinks, even though it's relatively, I don't know, is it early, late? I think it's late. Because you went and
No,
called the
because
poster
we,
boy
we,
and-
went, we went and did the poster boy and then came back. So yeah, it's probably
after lunch.
no, it'll be lunchtime.
Exactly.
Raw pie. Sorry.
You kind of go in and find a table, there's a few people, there's all murmuring, and it seems like the sole topic of conversation is, oh, they're coming early, the circus is coming. Wonder why they're leaving Ferrymead early. So strange, but one night only. Well, hopefully it's good. And it's like, oh, I heard from my brother-in-law, there's a man who can control the wild animals, and he's amazing. And then there's this big kind of tightrope that they walk along. Oh, it's just kind of, it's all excitement about the incoming entertainment.
Right, we'll sit and have a drink and wait for him to turn up. What do we want to ask him? Probably why they've come early, don't we, really?
Yes.
And if they're still going to the mining company,
Yes.
maybe.
Yes.
Do we all have to be here, or should two of us go and talk to some heads? Or is that not urgent?
We can do it tomorrow or tonight up in the rooms.
Well, we can do that
Before-
after we've chatted to this chap,
Yeah.
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah,
Because
cool.
maybe he might
So-
tell us something that, like, we then want to ask. I don't know why he wouldn't be connected with the heads and the doppelganger and stuff, but we could always ask.
Who knows? Let's give it a go, Nige.
Okay.
About 20 minutes later, the jovial character from outside wanders in and it's like, drink, wonderful, thank you. And at the bar, I'll have a plate of food. These wonderful people here are looking after me for lunch. Thank you very much. Perfect, sits down. So, Duncan, who are your acquaintances?
Well, this is Tish.
Hi.
Tish, pleasure to meet you. Holds a hand out, shakes it vigorously. Wonderful, wonderful.
She's got a voice of an angel.
And it's lovely to meet you, circus person.
Kind of tweaks his head.
Circus
Really?
buddy.
I'd love to hear you sing one day.
Oh, stop it. You've only had one. Keep drinking.
Yeah, she sounds better if you drink more. I found that.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. So funny.
And this is Gold. He's a foreigner.
Yep.
Pleasure to meet you.
And this is Undra.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Wonderful. It's not often we see an elf of your complexion wandering around.
Oh, I mean, that's barely appropriate to say, but thank you very much.
Well, I like to choose my words carefully, you know. Don't want to get in trouble in town.
Well,
Well, pleasure to meet you all. So,
We're very excited about the circus. How come you're coming early?
I don't know the whole story, but what I was told is that there is a special show being taken in Milton Outer, and their schedule, they requested that the schedule be brought forward by nearly a week. So that is why we cut our stay at Ferrymead short. We've moved down to here. We're unfortunately cutting a number of shows out of our trip here, and then we're making haste to get down there. Unfortunately, they're paying for a private showing for the town. They like to do things to keep everyone happy and upbeat, and so there might even be the opportunity that we can perform inside the mine, which is going to be a wonderful event.
Oh, yeah.
So yes.
Oh.
I've heard the acoustics are really good in the mine.
Imagine, and you're a singer. Imagine being able to let those vocal cords fly and all the way through those caverns, and just be amazing.
That'd be pretty cool.
Those screams, they really sounded excellent, didn't they? When we were in
What
there?
screams were they?
Oh no,
Ice cream. I do like a good ice cream in
So
a
to answer the
show.
question, that is why we are making haste. But we have to stop here and give the fair folk of this small town the opportunity to see some amazing performers. It's quite the show.
What sort of performers have you got?
Oh, I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much
No,
for you,
tell me.
well, we've got acrobats, we've got magicians, we have beast controllers, animal kind of handlers, and kind of shows with that. We have knife throwing. We have. Oh, there's just so much. It's very much a crowd participation kind of group as well. We love to get the locals involved.
Got a band?
Oh, there's definitely some singing, yes, and all kind of choreography pulled together by the wonderful ringmaster Mao Will. He's just such a talent. He brings everything together in such a fantastic manner. So
Maya Will.
yes.
That's so cool. Where's he from?
Oh, I don't know. He's a traveller. He's not really particularly from one town pinned down.
Wow.
Do you have elephants?
Yeah. We don't know. We have a number of wild cats and bears, and you just have to see.
Have you got an owl bear?
You have to see.
Oh.
No more surprise. I'm not going to ruin any more surprises.
What do you go? Sauce.
Always wanted to work with the circus.
Well, now is your opportunity. Like I said, there is the opportunity to participate and join in. So, yeah, I tell you what, and he kind of pulls his a little pouch of his side. There we go. And he kind of suddenly has a little stack of 4 coins, and he just flicks them up boom, and they all go towards you.
Can I pluck one out of the air?
Yep. And you see this little kind of double-sided, kind of token or coin. 'Cause you are my guests. You come along. You will see.
Oh,
For your
another round.
hospitality tonight.
Very kind.
Your hospitality for the luncheon. Yes.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
You're so cool, Lee.
What kind of skills does one need to have to work in the circus?
You just need to be willing to put yourself out there, Undra.
Oh, she's always putting herself out there.
Oh, yeah.
Right out there.
Day in, day out.
I bet. But no, I mean, fit, strong like me, talented, someone like young Tish here.
Are you strong?
Oh, I'm fit. I'm more dexterous as opposed to
I
strong.
wrestled a
Bendy.
god once. I beat him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
good God,
Yes.
Great God Rowan, I beat him in an arm wrestle.
that would have been a sight.
It was a
It
sight.
was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk about it. But,
No.
Yeah.
But you clearly are. So
Well,
You
he's
can tell us.
putting himself out there.
yeah, well, yes, and you should. Well, maybe there'll be just the thing for you to join in with, Duncan.
Also, I'm very good with bears, we've found.
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
Like as in with the grizzly kind, or you just being bare and strong and girl.
Both.
Bit of both, to be
Bit of
honest.
both.
Definitely both.
There's this thing, I've never seen it. Maybe you could do it by an act there. The dwarven dance of flame.
Yes.
Oh,
There
fine.
yes,
I
we go.
do that actually. I've
He's-
done it. Have I done it in this pub? No, I did
Yeah,
it in
this
that other
pub.
pub. No, it was in
Yes.
the
Well,
other
there
pub.
we go.
Oh, was
there's,
it?
Yeah.
there's your calling, Duncan. And maybe accompanied by a song of of inspiration from our young
Burning
gnome.
rare fire.
There we go. There we go. Well, as he kind of drinks his beer, and whilst we've been talking, he's kind of eaten a plate of food that's been brought out, and he's like, "Well, I must go. I need to continue spreading the good word of the arrival of simply the most amazing entertainment this town is going to have seen in its lifetime. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. I believe the troop will be arriving late this evening. I'll set up the tent, but yeah, I'm sure there'll be notices put out with times to start and." Yes, we look forward to having you join the circus and come and be entertained.
Oh, that's very exciting. I'm
Sounds
looking forward to that.
exciting.
Marvellous.
He gets up. Well, I will see you all tomorrow night. If you can't be good, be careful, Undra.
Nah,
Ah, and
thanks
he
for
just
the
gets out.
advice.
He walks out and he just kind of goes up to the barman and just has a wander. The barman kind of looks over and just shrugs and takes the bottle of liquor down off the shelf, gives it to him, and he just looks at you, just waves, "Thank you again," and just walks out. He's like, so.
But we got free tickets, so that's all right.
Is it a trap? Is it a make-believe circus just to get us in the tent and then Boomshiva, we're done?
Boomshiva.
Yes.
There's a new
Is that
catchphrase.
the
Ancient drow
Is that
term
drow word?
for yes.
While everyone figures out in their own mind what Boomshiva means or does, we will hold it there and join us next week to see if they go to the circus, if they get Boomshivaed.
Oh, I don't wish it upon my worst enemy.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Check us out on Facebook and YouTube and Podbean and Spotify and Radio Kidnappers and all the other things. And stay tuned for this message. We'll see you next week, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
Boomshiva.